like to welcome you to our spring concert, Grandparents' Day. We hope that the grandparents got the flowers today, compliments of our parent-teachers group. And I know that our chorus and band members worked very hard to put this little program on, and we certainly hope that you enjoy it. Right now, I'd like to introduce Kathy Coates, who will do the introductions. Thank you, Kathy.
I'm going to defer to them.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And remain standing for the school song and national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon and welcome to Mooers Elementary School. I'm very happy to see so many special guests here today. We have grandparents and parents and aunts and uncles and friends, and it's really nice to have you here to show support for our children here. It really means a lot to them. They have been completely jazzed up about this for like 2 or 3 weeks. I couldn't wait for you to get here, so thank you for coming. We're going to start our program off with some band students. We have a band program at Mooers Elementary School for students who are in 5th grade. They are welcome to join the band if they would like to. The band is under the direction of Mr. Nelson Bosworth, who also directs the junior high band, which is why he can't be here. He's up right now at this moment conducting his junior high band in rehearsal. So these students have worked with him and they've worked really hard. We're going to start off with a song called Kookaburra, and Kelly Blankenship and Lauren Hebert and Sylvia Horn will be playing that. And now Callie is going to do a solo called Chester. Megan Chu, there she is going to play a song called Bile Them Cabbage Down. Back out here, Callie, or the other three girls, Callie, Lauren, and Sylvia are going to play This Old Man.
You're looking at me. What was I supposed to do?
And Megan. Oh, no, what? Who's playing this? Callie and Megan and Sylvia. I'm sorry. Those three are going to play This Old Man. And if I'm not right, they set me straight. Program, I think, unless they tell me differently, is the third grade class, and the third graders are going to sing a really cool song called No One Loves You Better Than Your M-O-M-M-Y. And they performed this for the mothers. They had a nice little Mother's Day get-together, and they've done this a couple of years now. And so they're going to perform it for you. So back by popular demand, we have the third grade class. are you? There you are. The next person to perform is Sylvia Horn. Sylvia studies violin with Miss Beth Gorbick down in Plattsburgh, and Sylvia has been with Miss Gorbick at least a year. She's been studying about a year now, and so she's going to play Concerto Number 1, first movement. S sites, I think is the, Number 5. The other string teacher in the audience just corrected me. So Concerto Number 5, movement 1. Do we know the name of the composer?
Frederick Seitz.
Frederick Seitz. And I planted him there for a reason. Okay, so here we go. And our second group of band students, now if I have it right, we should have Sean LaValle, Trevor LaValle, Justin DiNatale. Ryan, you can come out on this one, I think. Yeah. And Ryan Goodrow. Ryan's going to bring his bells out. He has a little bit more to carry out. And they're going to be playing Hot Cross Buns. Can you stand, Ryan? Are you okay? You all right? Let me start out. I'll start out. Long. No, that's it. 1, 2, here you go. Now we're going to have Justin DiNatale and Ryan Goodrow playing a song called Southern Roses. And let's hope the weather warms up so we can get some of those roses, huh? That's a great face. Okay, Kerry Mcgee is next. And Kerry's going to play the flute, and she's going to play the theme from the Surprise Symphony. Now the whole crew is going to come out now for their big finale. And they're going to perform for you London Bridge. And while they're setting up, I just want to mention that these students, Mr. Bosworth has worked with these students, and I think, I'd be surprised if they've had those instruments in their hands more than 8 months, 9 months. They just started this year. And I don't know about you, but trombone and some of those instruments, there's no way I could get some of the sounds out that they're getting in 8 months. So I'm very pleased with the sound this year. We're going to have a great middle school band next year and the high school band. We got some great little musicians, young musicians moving up. Okay, London Bridge. One, two, three, Oh, they have to bow, that's right. Make sure your instruments go all the way back to the cases. Don't leave them out, okay? Take them with you. Okay, chorus. That's your cue. Okay, our chorus at Mooers Elementary School is comprised of 4th and 5th grade students who would like to, I let them. There's no audition process. They don't have to try out. If they want to come and sing, they can. And I have had a wonderful group this year. We started together in September. We performed a Christmas concert together. And now they're going to perform their spring concert. And I'm just really pleased with the sound this year. Our first song is called Music. What? I read the notes, not the words. Music moves me. Okay, the next song is called Born in the Mountains. And we're very lucky in this particular building in Mooers to have a square dancing program that was started by our phys ed teacher, Mrs. Patty Oliver Mosley. And then after like the second or third year she did it, I kind of hopped on board and brought my music classes down there, and now it's just completely out of control. We got everybody in this building square dancing, even the kindergartners. My little boy in kindergarten learned how to square dance this year, and now we square dance at home. It's hysterical. The kids love it. So this song called Born in the Mountains, you're going to hear some southern drawl twang stuff. I let them sing the way they're not supposed to, but you'll hear it. They love it. And we have some square dancers, so we hope you enjoy it.
And a bone
course. Okay. While they're getting ready, I have a couple thank yous. First, I want to thank Calvin Castine. Calvin is very good about coming to the programs and taping the children and getting them on TV, especially during these daytime concerts. So because it's so tough for the parents and the people involved to try to get off work, and I understand how difficult that is. So Calvin puts them right on TV. And Calvin is good about coming. In fact, this year I called him the day before the concert in Rouse's Point. I said, he said, when's the concert? I said, oh, tomorrow. So he was there. So thank you, Calvin. We're not, yes. We're not sure when it's going to be on Channel 24, but just keep your eyes peeled and hopefully you'll catch it. I also want to thank Mr. Brent Banker, who is our art teacher in Mooers Elementary. He is responsible for helping the children make their chicken hats, which I'm hoping by now they have on their heads. Yes, okay. And he had the children make the nests and a lot of the props, and we're very lucky. Now, while I'm talking about Mr. Banker, he has a wonderful art show right now of the children's work in the gym, down in the gym. So before you leave here today, head down to the gym, and he has their artwork displayed, and it's a wonderful art show displaying the children's work. So don't miss that. I want to thank Brad Miller. Brad Miller is a high school student who comes down to the elementary schools, to help me with the choruses. I don't know what I do without him because he's very talented. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank grandparents, aunts, uncles, neighbors, special people, parents, for being there for your kids. That's so important today, and they wouldn't do it without you. We're very lucky to have you. Thank you. And I have students that may or may not be on the stage, but I have a handful of students, and then I'll close my mouth and we'll do the last song. I have a handful of students who I call my piano folder people. And these students are responsible for setting the piano up for me, making sure everything is where I need it when we have rehearsals every week. They've been doing this since September, and I want to give them some special recognition. Casey Trombley, Garrett Watson, David King, Kayla Armstrong, Chelsea McGibbon, Tanner Jubert, Brianna LaFave, Sandra Sue Martin. Every single week, they make sure things are put away for me, set up for me. They're a great bunch of kids. Thank you. Our final song is called Fowl Language, F-O-W-L. That's not a misprint. And this is an operetta for singing chickens and a six-pack of wolves. And a word of warning, you might want to, they're going to come crashing through that door. So if you want to sit, you might be safer because the wolves come through there and there's no stopping them. Trust me, they're going to fly right through there. And that door too, I don't know if there's anybody over the side door or by the windows, but he'll come flying through there too, and nothing stops them. Yes? No. Oh. were no broken noses. They had fun doing that. Thank you very much for coming this afternoon. Please feel free to visit the classrooms, visit the children, and please don't miss that art display. Thanks a lot. Have a good afternoon.